So I wanted to do this video for the people I went to high school with, like Peoria High School. I went to Cactus for a little bit in my sophomore year or so, but I wanted to talk to you guys. I don't know if you know me from high school. Some people knew me, some people don't. And I remember so many of you more than you know. And I just have one of those memories that has it remembers every moment that I've learned something throughout my life. Like those core, like we all have the core memories, but mine are movies. And probably through the years, my mind has created like better stories. Everything gets a little bit better as time travels. Every story gets a little bit better. Every little detail gets a little more. And I don't even know where I'm going with this. But I wanted to talk to you guys about fitness, and we're all 50. If you're in my equal class, I know some people younger than me, some people older than me. But I think what's happening, is that we're all kind of stale in life. We're all kind of just status quo, habiting our way through life. If you watch any of my videos, I say this all the time. And if you take that blue pill, that red pill, whatever it is from the Matrix, and you step back from your habits, you step back from this thing that you're just every single day, you're making your breakfast or you're getting your coffee at Starbucks and you're doing the same things over and over and over again. You're watching TV after work, you're tired, you're going to bed. And you're willing to do that for the rest of your life. You're willing to stay. But here's what's happening with that. Everybody that's in that mode is walking around with their face in their phones or their sadness, and everybody hates everybody, and everybody thinks everybody's stupid, and everybody and nobody realizes in these moments is that person has a life too. That person has concerns. That person has to pay their bills too. And so you can't give them that kindness, the kindness that we all deserve. And people say you don't deserve, you deserve kindness. A man is guilty of the kindness he does not show. That's not the right quote. Don't listen to that nonsense. I'm on a roll right now. So calm down, all right? But you guys got to realize that you still matter, and you can still grow, and you can still learn. It's just because it's your age, or, you feel like, it's where else am I going to go? And even some of you have more money and you have a whole thing and you're successful. Shout out to Monica. You look like you're living a great life, but I know, we all take the good pictures for the camera, and we all have our hardships, and we all have our sadnesses, and we all have that stuff. But what I'm trying to tell you here is it's not too late. It's not too late to be great. And what I mean by great is feeling good about yourself, and showing happiness to people, and spreading love, and I know I sound like a kook. That's fine. But I'm the guy that you probably saw, a few years here and there where I take my shirt off. And what I've come to realize is that guy was just an insecure man that needed some validation. And how I've learned all that, no, I don't go to therapy. I don't do all that stuff. I go to the gym. I know, right? That's the craziest thing in the world. But the therapy that you get in there, that where you show up every day for yourself, and you give yourself that drive again, that I don't know what it is. It's a fire, and it's lit inside of me, and I want to share it. I want to share it with all of you guys. I want everybody to grow. I want everybody to realize that status quo is not good enough anymore. We got to grow, and we still have something to give to this world. All right. I need you guys just to, listen to my videos. Come with me. I did some podcasts. Obviously, nobody listens this far into my videos to hear any of this. But I promise you, once you start to live again, and you start to care about yourself again, and you start to just be who you used to be. I mean, I guess new, but have that vigor. You used to have that drive, that wannabe, that chutzpah, the thing that makes you want to live. And that's where happiness lies. Happiness is doing hard things. I ramble, guys, but listen to me. Peoria High School. I want you guys to come with me. Have a good one.